Vamos seguir, né?
Vocês acham? Aqui é a Carol.
Oi, Caro.
Eu tô no ponto de ônibus da Mexico Plus. Tem uns caras do outro lado da rua me olhando e eu tô morrendo de medo que eles venham pra cima de mim.
Você tá esperando o ônibus?
Sim, o 109. Já devia ter passado.
Tá legal, Caro. Quantos caras tem aí? São velhos?
5. Eu não sei a idade deles. São jovens, todos de capuz.
Tá, não demonstra bem. Fica debaixo do ônibus, mas velho.
Procuramos de novo esse episódio. Distinguir uma distinção. Caiu, depois a gente conversa. Quem é Sansa? Esse tal de Sansa.
Yeah. For an adherent, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada. With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum. Chrysalis.
A spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me? No, we should stop. This has gone far enough. Let's go over your results. Your soul has a fascinating internal structure. Perfectly balanced. An artist couldn't have made it better. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold. God, my condolences. Those two are a handful, even for animancers. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting. That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the dream scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river. Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when we started talking about souls. What did I miss?
What do you think of Giata's theory?
Well, my experiments have been a little...
Unpredictable? Like the essence has no sense of direction. How did you know? They should. Not here.
All right, explain it to me again.
Ado,
Even if we want
welcome
to
to
stop
my...
them, we may not be able to.
Você vende esse Ada Desperto. Tem dois. Mas quase tudo na economia, né, velho? Vocês são atrapados. Mas já tem um único. Você vende casa. Vou comprar, acho que todos que eu ver esse aço também vou comprar para poder fazer o aço branco. Acho que vou comprar usadas desperto para poder fortalecer minha armadura. Tenho que descobrir que armadura vai ser melhor para fortalecer. Porque uma vez que eu fortalecerei ela, eu não poderia mais voltar atrás.
I'm Valiant. It's the principle of the thing.
Olha que eu vou chegar vindo aqui. Eu saí,
Oh. Leave me alone, all right? I'm not looking for trouble.
Tô vendo não.
Maybe, maybe not. What's it to you? Or don't tell anyone I'm here. That damn fool Wolf with his head full of visions. When he wanted to resort to violence, I knew I had to leave. I guess you must have seen something in him I didn't. Hope your mercy doesn't come back to bite ya. I'll be all right. I don't think I'm worth the trouble for them to catch. I'll take it one day at a time. At least for now. Good luck out there.
Deve ter feito as malas.
Ado! Welcome to my funny establishment.
I have a lot of packing ahead of me, but I've earned a short rest. Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest? That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work. Animancy takes a lot of preparation. You might only have one chance to run through an experiment. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasm. Think of it as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many functions, some more obvious than others. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there. Right now, I would rather focus on the work ahead of us. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course, you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
that's where her parents died, I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Foram os pais de Geisa que trouxeram a praga do sono pra cá.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Ninguém nunca veio aqui. Acho que dá pra fazer. Eu nem procurei se dá pra eu fazer a...
I don't.
Anyone know what happened back there? I think those were Giada's parents. Whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? Nothing so malicious, but no less cruel. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing. My mother had an idea about how to use the essence of the living lands, and it destroyed her. My father, our family.
People are too quick to risk everything for an ideal. I'm sorry it didn't work out for your family.
So I swore an oath. No one could enter the lab until I understood what happened. I'm on the right track to figuring it out, which is almost as good. Enough about me. Let's worry about you for a change. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. Don't worry. It's more durable than it looks. Kind of like me. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us. We used it to study the Adra pillar. Then some priests moved in and took offense at our work. I hope they haven't tampered with the equipment, or this will be a very short experiment. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the envoy's eyes alone. You, my new friend, are full of surprises. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety. That was not my finest hour. I was so angry. Mistakes were made. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, I don't want there to be any mistakes.
Eu vou
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Eu quero ver como é que é o combate. Mas ela usando animação. Ela pode ser uma cura. E o pior é que eu não deixei pegar algum mapa com alguém aqui do tesouro, que eu nem lembro mais quem era. Esse aqui eu não sei pra quem devolver. Eu vou subir a esse mapa. Acho que foi ali mesmo. Vou comprar esse mapa. Uma torre meio quebrada, próximo de montanhas, parece uma cachoeira. Essa ideia. A única coisa agora que eu queria encontrar seria os totem. Eu vou vir pra cá. Eu não tô afim de parar no acampamento, né? Quer dizer, vou fazer assim.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject. Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. We already talked about Kai, so I assume you're asking about the new girl. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really. Thanks for talking.
Falta pouco. Vou produzir aqui. Vou conseguir produzir. Eu não tenho. Isso que é uma paradisiano pra você pegar lá em casa. Falta pouco. Mas, deixa aí. soberano. Preciso de Adra corrompido. 4 Adra corrompido. Pra produzir esse Adra corrompido. Uf, caro pra caralho. Olha isso aqui. Precisa de 3 Adra desperto. Ou seja, eu daria pra fazer 2. Eu precisaria de 3. Quase que daria pra fazer. Na verdade, se eu quiser, eu já consigo fazer. Ah, não, consigo. Preciso de mais um Adra normal. Pra fazer o Adra desperto. Pra poder fazer os 3 do Adra. Ah, não, são 4. Amigo, esse machadão aqui, negão, vai pegar, viu? Imagina que eu chegar no lendário. Realmente, só que esse aqui a rigor. Vamos mudar pra esse aqui. Pena que a gente só tem essas 3 opções. Vamos mudar.
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home. Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own. Believe me, that's plenty. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so anyway. Thanks for talking. I wish you could have seen Emerald Stair in better times.
What was it like?
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe, they flower, they will never fade. Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change? Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. More than alive, no suffering, no end. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
There should be some equipment by the Adra. Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? We'll get to that and more, I promise. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face. This is no time for hesitation. All right, drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. Focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. Trap or no trap, I didn't come all this way just to give up. After you.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Gods! Did you open that door?
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you? Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
We've got company.
Seguida, tá aqui agora, eu posso evoluir ela, né? É isso mesmo. Deixa eu ver o que faz essa habilidade. Agora sim. Esse aqui? Esse aqui. Agora só falta mais um. O escudo.
I can start that journey. I'll wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
Onde eu fui?
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the goblin, none for the abomination. Watch your head. There's a trap there.
Right behind you. You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Cara, se lascou aqui. Gelado. Por eletricidade. Não deixa nada aqui.
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years. I would not go swimming if I were you. Unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it. With the help of some ice. What in the name of Aora is that?
You think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it.
Never a dull moment with you in charge.
Unseat! Come and get me! Unseat!
Time to grab. Watch the left.
Let's see what you got.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Eu acho que eu não vou botar essa arma. Mandar choque.
Death into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Every other culture I've come across reveres the gods.
Invoca quando a bala tá do seu lado. Não vê esse fantasma. Conta minha força mesmo. Agora esse aqui é o 2 de percepção. Percepção 2 também.
Even if they give them different names and pictures.
Can you imagine? Life without any gods to guide your destiny. Without anyone shepherding you this way or that. Of course I can imagine it, but I'll wager you have a harder time.
They're having fun. Ready to make an entrance?
How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. Come on!
Next one's mine.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
Lead us through the Adra.
Got eyes on something?
Find us.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. You're in good hands, trust me. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
Nossa, precisava de mais percepção. Aqui eu aumentei minha percepção.
We are the heart in the soil, the lungs. We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabado. We offer you connection, root to branch, and you return to us with suspicion. Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. The rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew and loved for too long. We could not trace its hills and valleys for you. But there are others who can. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Nossa, falta mais do intelecto, os 3 intelectos.
Take it. with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Senakis. Bind us. Free us.
Vocês estão aí. Chega pra me deixar.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Eu tinha morrido, né?
Most of a day. Better drink some water. You, lost some fluids?
Hey, happens to the best of us.
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
Ele lutou.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
I got a headache just thinking about it, and I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain! They trample the farmlands, they tear down the gates.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Quase deixa eu salvar porque eles falam de algo que eu tô perdendo.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind. Oh my god. No!
Andres, Debs.
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. Right. We should be a moving target. In case anyone comes for us next. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilici. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames. Tell me who your coin is on.
Acho que eu vou fazer isso aqui. Esperar o máximo que dá disso aqui. Essa habilidade aqui é massa. Até a próxima eu vou colocar pra mapa. Aqui. Vou reforçar mais esse livro. Vou tentar colocar ele no máximo. Depois a gente aumenta isso aqui, ó. Essa aqui vai ser boa. Deixa eu ver que meteoro, mano. Massa, essas aqui também. Mas aqui eu precisaria ter o livro pra usar, né? Desligar assim. Aqui fortalece esse livro que eu tô, por exemplo. Aí, se eu tiver o livro de fortalecer. Por enquanto, como eu não estou usando e não tenho esses livros, nem adianta fortalecer. Por enquanto, vou fortalecer os livros mesmo, para melhorar minha magia. Vou fortalecer aqui no máximo. E essas aqui também são boas. E ainda tem mais um ponto. Perfeito. Do jeito que eu queria.
Believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up.
Isso aqui também.
chemicals, are machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. We lost more than our work.
Your work was your home. You're about to mourn it.
They burn. They blind us.
Não me permite viajar.
I hope everyone is all right. Animancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Quilici, I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
The high ground is peaceful. Anything we build lower is subject to the whims of nature.
Enough whining, coward. It's over. Stay put and you won't have to meet the usher today. But give me a reason.
Dead. Gods, they're all...
Small. Vertical advantage. Like a crow's nest. These rangers know their stuff.
Everything went off without a hitch. At last, Emerald Stair is ours. Bluebeam will surely give me that promotion now. You best start wagging your tongue, Ranger. Unless you want to lose it. Not that I'd mind spilling a bit more fury and blood today.
Beacons are lit. Fjord's rangers are better organized than they look.
I'm going to miss this place.
We've been here before. The distant winds breathe soft across your skin too. Cold fog pools in a valley, dripping down from the hips of the mountains. The haze obscures a murder. They strike against each other. Sparks skitter along blades and light two faces in the dark. Now, our memory is a wound, reopened. It didn't have to die. Twin stars fall through night and collide beside the sea. Nekad and Enhekala, the arc of one bright light obliterates the other. You are Enhekala, a Tabaru Sinakis. You speak for the garden, and for us, the gardener.
Foi da última vez que eu encontrei
You
uma
have not
memória que eu
seen
peguei essa
Nekad
árvore
for
que
10 years on the day you come to
eu
blows.
consigo uma armação de novo.
Which memory of him is true? Things were good between you for a time. But who was Nekad to us in Hekala? Help us to remember. Nekad, your guide. He found you in a marketplace, the youngest child of Araudi 7, and recognized our thumbprint on your brow. He took you to the other Tabaru Sinakis, though he was not one of them. He helped you find your soul's home. In Hekala, did you worship him? From him, you learned to be strong for others, even when you felt weak. He taught us, too. What did Nekad learn from us? He should have been afraid. There was a disaster. In a temper, we did something terrible. Many of our people died. It was why you built it. Naku Tedek. But in Hekala, what did we do? The fire took a village with it. We recall a shard of memory. A blinding crash threw us from bed. We stumbled to the street. A line of fire marched across the way out. No escape. We looked with horror upon what we had done. How could you bear to speak to us? We twisted beneath the brand of your forgiveness. It burned us to know you never expected better. After the crisis passed, the people wailed in agony. Did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between? You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on. Naku Tedek, where you returned the dying to the Adra, and their bodies to the soil. Hurt, compassion, healing. We should like that to be our way. Yet Nekad, your mentor, opposed Naku Tedek's construction with his every breath and word. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why. Nikad worried we would overturn the old ways. Preserving our traditions, no matter how ossified, was his life's work. Your mentor, Nikad, was a storykeeper, and our people's stories say that your souls are wild things. Your souls leave your bodies and run free across the land to enter death and return to life in their own time. So it has been. And so Nikad believed it should always be. Why did you betray him? Strength, persuasion, how we bend others to our will. This is what preoccupied you. We remember now. When he finally saw Naku Tedek and understood what you had built, what did Nikad do? They dragged you from your bed into the road. In front of them, he begged to know why you stole true reincarnation from the people. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt. The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it to your throat. What did you do, Enhekla, when your mentor threatened your life? We remember. Steel on steel. A spurt of blood. A sound of pain. You stood over him and wept. Could he have been right about you? One more thing, Enhekla. What did you feel as he died? You planted a tree near Naku Tedek to remember him by. As it grew, we learned that we should not pass judgment, but observe. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Let's finish this.
Take your best shot.
Better on our feet than in the ground.
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory? Motherfuckers. I don't know how we
Take the arrow.
They've got the advantage. Unless you want to fight, give them a wide berth.
Why will they not leave us? It cuts. It cuts.
Only the steel garrote can pass.
They've got the advantage. You want to fight?
Stop right there. Hey, just as good.
Let me catch my breath. Not looking so good.
That was a close one.
Come on, people. Act like you're happy to be here. Ah! I thought that was you. Wasn't sure I'd ever see you again. Ah, I wondered about that. You really did us a favor. We were never sure if we were safe. I guess now we can breathe more easily. We've moved on since you saw us on Castle's Folly. My crew's salty over standing about on land, but we do what we can do. No. Finding a ride off the island is easy in Paradise. But we want a ship of our own. Despite my crew's complaining, we don't sail easily on another man's ship. Listen, I need to get back to wrangling this rowdy crew of misfits. Thank you for stopping by and for, maybe we can return the favor someday.
Those bodies are wearing steel garrote armor. Is this what Alfir was planning?
Tinha mais um cara nessa matéria.
Yeah.
I'm with you!
What are we waiting for? I have some aggression to unleash.
Why will they not leave us? Cuts. It cuts.
Left leg!
Too hot!
Bem, não investiguei tanto assim, mas cheguei a andar muito por essas áreas. Que nem a outra. Cara, isso aqui de você saber onde você andou é muito bom, velho.
Quiet as the depths.
Faltam o quê? 4 a 5. Se ele não virar, eu vou pra cima mesmo. Já tem mais 3 ali, já pode ir por mais 4 igual tá com essa outra arma aqui. Caralho, isso aqui tá boa, viu? Mas obviamente que eu não vou usar boa. Ah não, tô olhando errado. Tá pra eu... Enquanto eu montar essas armas aqui.
Lead the way.
Let's see what you got. Coming from the rear. One for you.
show him.
Vocês estão passando por lá, show.
We've got company. Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Rabbits in a burrow, hunted.
Travando não, nem um pouco. Pô, por que tá travando só agora?
These people are looking for leadership,
Você tava
a
jogando
sense of direction.
Você tava rodando pra
We should find Kulichi.
It's you. The godlike. The rangers told me you help people in dire straits. I thought they were lying. But here you are. What kind of a question is that? After what your garrote did to this place. Forgive me, please. I forget myself. Yes. I know everyone here is. But they cannot begin to grasp what my family has been through.
Todos passaram por alguma
I'll be straight with you. The Steel Garrote's captain stole something precious from me. It wasn't enough to burn our city. Now they have to loot us too. She'll let you close. You can take her prize back. But you will have to kill her first. A relic of Old Valia. I don't know its actual value, but it's a treasure to me. My young nephew stood up to the Steel Garrote before they attacked. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. An heirloom with our family crest. I left pity behind long ago. I demand justice. I want that commander to die as painfully as he did. You'll find her at the Eastern Watchtower. It is not far from here. I warn you, though, her troops will probably still be with her. Bring back the ring, and I'll pay you. I can't think about her wearing her emblem. It makes me ill. I should go now. My sister will need help preparing my nephew's body. We'll both be praying for you. Damn the adherents! Damn the Steel Garrote! I'll spit on their graves! How can our family go on? Murderers. Every one of them.
Seems like a lifetime ago I was worried about the harvest. Now look at us.
You heard Vidal. The settlement is done for.
This settlement is our home. I can't believe you're ready to abandon it.
Fior Messiverno was a dream, and all dreams end.
Foi o lugar do Shawix que eu matei o Shawix. Eu movi isso aqui. Esse lugar aqui eu já vi já. Eu limpei esse lugar.
Envoy? Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
As if you don't already know.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Don't be naive. Anyone who serves under an Adiran banner is complicit. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the dream scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
Pois é, o que te fez mudar de ideia?
You must understand. My mother had the dream scourge.
E daí? Te fez de
I hoped against reason that she might recover. But her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giada.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well.
Pra você ganhar essa moral, pô.
The evidence is
Mas
clear.
é parceiro, pô.
The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
Sim.
You have no idea what this thing is. But now you're helping it?
He may be compelled by his godlike nature. It would be wise not to question such things.
Você é chato pra caralho.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise. Exactly. As long as we are animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under a Diran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
It's unpredictable, and that's why it has a chance to succeed.
When did you grow a spine, Ignacy?
Who says I have? Take care in your travels, Giada. May we meet again.
My days of subterfuge are behind me. Be the leader these people need, and they will follow you anywhere.
What of you, envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Kubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fiora went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ah, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Ah, esse aqui é o quartel que eu queria ir, porra. Eu não tava lembrando onde era o lugar, é esse daqui, que eu queria enfrentar os guardas. Agora sim eu vou poder enfrentar. Deixa eu salvar. Deixa eu pegar uma coisa pra comer, volta agora. Cuidado.
soldiers by the watchtower. Take care.
Eu não me lembro mais o que era. Mas eu tô perdido,
Envoy, what are you doing here? Our report said you were still in Fjord. You're unmoored from your ambassador. You can't imagine we wouldn't.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot. Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out. Mission plans are confidential. Besides, this is my tower. You play by my rules.
You're in no position to offer us terms of any sort.
You're forgetting you're in hostile territory.
Fine. If I relay my orders, will you leave us alone?
I make no promises for your survival.
I take her at her word.
With Andra's mortar gone, Adia saw a passage to the uncharted world. The living lands were perfect. They had resources, land to build stable ports. We didn't anticipate the Dream Scourge would ruin Fjord's crops, but, well, we used the famine to our advantage. It wasn't personal. It was a token to prove my honor. It's tradition. You know that. That sentry's death is his own fault. He killed my standard-bearer. My soldiers demanded a response. As such, the ring is mine by right. That's the last I'll hear of it. You dare invoke the burned queen, as if you know her better than I. Very well, take the thing. Be glad I don't kill you for questioning my faith.
Obrigado. Isso precisava não.
It's clear that no matter what, you did the right thing. I think they're better off in Paradise than struggling out there in Shatterscarp. It'll be interesting to see how the Pargrunen in Paradise react to a bunch of aliens moving in. It's a very different place from Solace. More welcoming, but not much. You're right. They'll be safer, for sure. Right, changing the subject. Fine. You've been patient enough, I suppose. Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. The food is stale and meager. The water tastes like steel and old meat. Everyone knows everyone else. No privacy, no silence, no time to yourself. I'm a wilderness expert. I can get privacy whenever I want it. Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. Isolated is an understatement. Honestly, all of that was fine. But there was a peculiar kind of silence I didn't love. Huh, you should be a sharpshooter. You keep hitting the target. I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and mentors and trainers and elders. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that the Wardens were my family. I never knew if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster in the Tusks, but no one would say. When I asked for more, they changed the subject, like I wasn't worthy of a backstory. I mean, I know the important part. I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My oldest memories are of Solace. My oldest friend is from there. Right. You asked. Pleasant dreams.
We should talk. Fior Messiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now, nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I lost them all over again. The steel garrote are just a symptom. I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. Sending my people to Paradise is a bold move. Bold, but more importantly, unpredictable. For now, the Steel Garrote will keep a watchful eye on my people. Meanwhile, the Adherents will enjoy their false sense of security. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot. We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Not before I've done some reading. I can't believe it.
That's 3. It's definitely getting fired up now.
Let me think.
Infelizmente esse Adra desperta aqui vai ser usado para outra coisa. Vou criar meu Adra composto. Vou fazer logo esses 3 para não perder, acabar usando sem querer, que nem foi distante. Quando faltam mais 2 Adra desperta, vou fazer mais um Adra corrompido para poder fortalecer essa arma. Eu acho que eu vou desfazer uma dessas armas aqui. Desmontando qual unidade desperta. Acho que vou desfazer esse escudo. Enquanto isso me deu uma área desperta, acho que eu vou fazer 2. Só isso daqui vai me dar 2. Eu gostei da arma, vou manter ela porque eu posso querer usar ela no futuro. Isso aqui não vou desfazer, também vou desfazer. Aí eu vou fazer uma área corrompido. E agora eu consigo fortalecer meu machadão. Isso aqui agora o bichão vai estar dando pra porra, velho. Cora de caverna e pedaço de ferro vivo, 2 e 4. Será que eu consigo fazer? Consigo fazer só um. Consigo fazer um desse. Esse ferro vivo. Só que eu tô sem aço branco. Vou fazer massa de aço branco que dá pra fazer. A gente fazer os aços vivos, dá pra fazer também um só. Vou fazer massa de ferro, a gente fazer massa de aço branco. Vou fazer. poderosa, velho. Obviamente que essa aqui dá mais dano. E eu vou fortalecer ela também.
I can't believe it. My city. It's all gone.
It's never easy leaving home behind.
Isso aqui é um diálogo. Por enquanto eu vou manter essa composição.
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
Is he done? Is the captain dead? Don't you understand? The point of all this was to make her pay. To what? A life? Where? What do you think my family has left? How can you believe honoring his memory is enough? But if I am gone, there will be one less to remember him. I expected more from you, godlike. But I won't go. At least not yet. I need to sit with what you have said a while.
Where will you go from here?
Yes, I'm going to paradise. Safety.
Eu achei que eu tinha ido nesse daí. Não foi aquele lugar que eu tava próximo antes, não? Acho que não. Tem um lago.
Hey!
Nothing like a win with a good team. Let's see what you got. Here we go.
Coming from the left.
That armor won't hold up.
Que aqui não marca. Certeza que se eu vim aqui, ó, nessa parte aqui ao redor, vou ter que encontrar ele nessa parte que tem seguro, também vou encontrar aqui também. Tem muita área ainda para poder investigar, principalmente aqui tem muita área que dá para andar. Antes de eu vir aqui, seguir um pouquinho mais perto.
You know, swamps are always more colorful than I imagined.
You take lead.
Unseek! Come and get me!
Something happened here. The end of an age. For centuries we stood tall. But the winds were violent. The infection weakened our roots. Day turns to night now. How do we survive when the tempest roils? Our leaves sway in the summer breeze. They fall, they grow again. The seasons change. We change. It soothes us.
Vamos tentar chegar nessa ponte, atravessar, só pra ver essa área aqui.
I was worried for a second.
Yeah.
Daqui eu vou tentar subir pra lá. Por esse caminho aqui eu não vou não. Não saio daqui.
Pô, aí na principal, né? Você passa. E boa.
These sinkholes are a recent development. The land itself is rejecting us.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Fica nada, como aqui na B, ele brigando. Ela não aguenta me chamar.
Yeah.
Tá difícil chegar aqui, ó. Eu cheguei a vir até essa área aqui, mas aparentemente ela é fechada também, tá vendo? Eu vou direto pro mapa, porque eu não permite aparecer. A última tentativa, se a gente chegar por aqui, ótimo. Se não for aqui, segue o caminho, só de viagem. Acabei chegando no lugar que eu tinha comentado antes. Aqui daqui não tem. nessa área aqui, ó. Aqui por baixo. Eu vou tentar por baixo. Vai ser a última tentativa.
Rapaz, tu me inventa cada cerveja, viu? Será que essa peste é boa? Se for ruim, que pariu.
This one's mine.
Come and get me!
Your armor's too weak here.
Bravo!
Aparentemente é isso mesmo. O jogo ele é certamente um pouco limitado nessa parte de exploração. Então tá, então vamos embora. Se ele não pode me deixar mais explorar, então...
Come closer, envoy. I'd like a word.
Gods, what happened here?
Massacre. Eu acho que vamos ter que lutar. Salvar, né?
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand. One might argue they brought it on themselves.
Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight.
Nossa, não consigo. Se eu conseguisse usar meu item, velho.
One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands.
If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes. Because we have one thing in common. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning.
Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning. Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
Inquisitor Ludwig is always watching.
When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerty. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances. No need. She has both of hers on you. Be seeing you, Envoy. Sooner or later.
So that's it? We're just letting her walk away? Fine, but I'm holding you to that. I don't want to see you again. Is that clear?
Crystal. Good luck with her, envoy. You're going to need it.
I didn't think it was possible to hate someone this... This much.
I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight.
Yeah.
Yes. lascada. Uau.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. I'm glad you think so. Because right now you're the only Adiran whose opinion matters to me. I will not forget Fior Messiverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? I hope you're right. Thirdborners are tough by nature. More than a few have seen their share of battle. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. Their bodies and minds twisted, corrupted. Some confused and disoriented like Belena, others violent like Adelaro.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Easier said than done, especially when we're not entirely sure what we're looking for.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Yatsli is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsli can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes we cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? In other words, nothing we didn't already know. Well, at least we tried. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek, but I'll take it over nothing.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me, then? Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise. Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fiorme Siverno. I just wanted you to know. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Sleep well. We've got a long road ahead.
Fazer essa árvore que essa eu faço essa é. Fazer um açúcar. O açúcar não consigo fazer. Não dá fome. Tá chegando. Chega no pé depois de açúcar.
I'm going to miss Fiorme Siverno.
Root hog ribs there were fantastic.
It had a timeless...
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fiorme Siverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained. More or less. I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fiorme Siverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. and I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else. Until next time. Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you when you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are. As well, you don't let her size fool. One of these days she's going to change the... Anyway. If I must.
Vamos seguir desse jeito por enquanto. Depois eu troco.
You smell death here.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
That last fight gouged the whole of our ranks. How many did you lose?
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they told me to.
God, I hate this put.
Move along, envoy.
At least the shack stopped smouldering, or any of our people settle here by their own will. If we don't...
Nossa senhora, eu tava aqui para Esmeralda, do nada eu já vim parar aqui embaixo. Eu achei que a gente ia vir para essa área aqui, ó, de neve ou a de vulcão. Quando é que a gente vai para essas áreas? Foram essas daqui, eu acho que a gente tem essa área para explorar. Essa daqui, esta daqui e por último essa daqui. Essa aqui é a minha área, tá?
Don't know.
Fools.
Well, we warned them of the setting of the God's damn desert. Sure, the captain says it broke and London killed them, but it was just an accident. They hadn't been
Maybe they'd still be alive. Maybe they'd have gotten themselves killed elsewhere. We'll never know.
Gods, there's no going home after this. Not...
Never should have come here.
What? Don't know how many of our own were lost.
Welcome to the shit, envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill. What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them.
Eu mato todo mundo.
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it. If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Normally, spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem. But there's...
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Eu esqueço que eu tenho que fazer essas coisas do conversar.
Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
Sai do arrumo, dona. Relaxa aí. Só tem eu aqui. Esperando minha visita. Então, deixa ela aí. Outra hora eu arrumo.
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
And they're not fighting over territory, they're fighting over who's suffered the most. We live in... live in unusual times.
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they...
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Eyes sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Not saying a word. Trespassers!
Hurry in the brush! Let's see what you got! Right flank! Hold on.
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
Who's next? Anyone?
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dreams. Dream crawls. How long will this exist not seeking platform? Did you go in with the dream crawls?
Nothing's stopping me! Just like this.
Fear in the eyes! Invaders in the garden!
I hate to see what the Dream Scourge does to nature, much less people.
Can't imagine it on your own, even after they've turned. A dead village. Voices. Feels like one of Giada's ghost stories.
Unseen, unheard.
We see you! Protect the envoy!
Many of them. Sailors. Soldiers. Fisherfolk. All turned to monsters.
I wish I could help them, but the Dream Scourge won't allow it. That doesn't bode well. We should find the key in the laboratory. It's locked. I thought that was obvious. messier quickly.
Olha por esse som que eu acabei de comprar. Vendo que aqui vai ser uma área que vai dar muito item raro. Olha pra esse escudo, véi. Eu já tô com. Até eu encontrei um escudo também, véi, de qualidade soberba. Queria ter encontrado uma arma já na qualidade soberba que eu trocaria, ó, essa daqui. Um livro na qualidade soberba, mas é mais difícil encontrar varia e livro. Se a gente volta lá, a gente não gosta. Aqui a gente abre aquela parte e tal. Quando a gente vê, então, se a gente tiver aqui.
I wish he could have stayed and guarded us.
Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
Muito top já dessa área. Maravilha. Vou voltar por ali. Vamos olhar aquela parte aqui, depois a gente vai voltar. Acho que é barrada, só quando eu atravessar o poço. É, eu vou parando por aqui, já joguei demais por hoje. Já foram aqui 6 horas de live. Vamos salvar e continuamos aqui mais tarde. Muito obrigado a todos que acompanharam, que puderam assistir. Foram quase 4 horas de live.